Yo, what's going on? It's late. Well, it's not late. It's late to be doing this, isn't it? I did the thing I said I was going to do. I've got paper, I've got a pen, and I'm going to write down each thing so I can remember it. Because after one of these, there's too many things to try and remember, and it's frustrating. And it's easy to forget the good things and only focus on the things you didn't like. Hello, Jambus Lang, Pussy Peter, Spring Heel Jim, Lights Little Lodge. How you doing? Oh, fucking hell, man, it stinks in here of paint fumes. I don't know what, something must have been happening outside. Like, I just closed the window there and... oh, heeds a wee bit there. The old paint fumes coming in and getting me. It's cool, isn't it, that folk will like paint at this time of night. It's sweet. Hey, just double checking stuff. Aye, I think we're good. You forgot this was a thing? I almost forgot this was a thing. How you would have? Maybe it'll be great. Maybe they'll spend 15 minutes telling us how good the PlayStation Portal is. Can you get the name there? You know, it's the most horrible thing about the PlayStation Portal. It gets shot into PSP. They did that on purpose. The same Among Us trailer with 10 minutes of talk about it. Ugh. Jesus. No. You're not allowed to do that. You can't do that to me twice in one day. Let me see if this is... have they even got like a wee countdown to the stream? Doesn't it seem like it? Where the fuck is this playing? Creator Play Twitch official PlayStation channel. Is it on YouTube? I know sometimes there's places they only do one or the other. I think it's going to be YouTube only. Looks like it. That's weird. It's on YouTube and Twitch. Well, there's fuck all. Like, they're already live, obviously doing like a wee countdown thing on YouTube, but no on the Twitch. PlayStation Twitch. There's the official thing, and there is nothing. If somebody's got a link to it on Twitch that obviously I'm missing here, so it's just started on Twitch. There we go. They've just went live on Twitch. That's fine, cool. I can get that full screen. That means we're ready to go when they're ready to go. No countdown yet, but just need to keep an eye on the time. What are we excited for? What do we think we're going to see here? Because I've really been racking my brain at what it's going to maybe be, and the best I can come up with is 99% third party stuff. I just can't see anything Sony getting shown. No, Gruffy Bears, I'm sure they said something about third party stuff. Or am I thinking the Direct was talking about third party stuff? No, because they should have plenty of first party. What am I talking about? You'd like to see Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I'm not doing this on purpose, would I? I would not like to see that. I just don't want it to be. I'm sorry. I just don't like it a lot. I hate it. I was trying to find a nice way. I don't hate it. Just really don't like it, you know. It's one of these things. No, let me take that back. I would love to see a trailer so I can be like, oh, fucking hell, man, what's going on? But I'm like almost 100% sure I'll know play it. Like, I didn't play what was the Yuffie expansion? Can't remember what that was called. Like, I didn't play that because I think I just knew Intermission, thank you. I think I just knew that what this is isn't for me, you know. But no, I could maybe see that being something they showed, because I don't think Square have anything coming up. Hold on. TGS is this month. Tokyo Game Show. I've not got it in my calendar, but I want to say it's round about the 23rd, 21st, 23rd Tokyo Game Show. So it might, if that is going to be a thing, it might more likely be at TGS, unless they do a small trailer here and then you know it's that. Look for more at TGS later in the month. They like to do that shit. Are you a fan of Time Ghosts? Nah, I can't do it. Shit, more people are here. Cheers, Pussy Better. 12 months, fucking hell. A year. Yes, guy, you can count. In remote, hello. Sam. Do not want to see new Monster Hunter. Is that you trying to will it to happen? You try to reverse psychology of the universe? Because there is the chat about World 2. Instead of like, it seemed as if it was maybe going to be one of those things where it was like, there was World, and then Rise, and then, you know, World 2. I bet no game I want to see will be shown. Aye, very good. I don't know. The thing is, I don't know what I want. There's things I could speculate on. You know, well, this will probably appear, this. But I can't think of something where I'm like, I want this from them. And I think a part of it is fucking killing off Japan Studio. It almost feels like that was the last Sony thing I really, really cared about. But to be fair, I do really like what Team Asobi does, and I would love to see a new Astrobot thing. I've still not even played the Astro's Playroom. I was going to stream that. I want to stream that at some point, Astro's Playroom. That should be good fun. But I'd love to see a new Astrobot type thing, because I do like what Asobi have done. Plus, I want to say recently there was a patent filed for Astrobot somewhere. I keep saying patent. A copyright thing. Did the MGS collection have a release date yet? I thought it had come out. The first volume, I thought it had come out the way people were talking. I just assumed it had. Maybe it'll happen tonight, you know, because the big man. I'm very interested to see what MGS4 is going to, what form it'll take. Because I've seen plenty of people in the know saying it's going to be in Volume 2, but I'm really interested in how it's going to look and perform, and I don't know. Because it can't just be like a fucking port or something. The PS3 is notoriously difficult to emulate. It's weird. People talk about the MGS collection. I'm like, I don't care about that. I don't want to play MGS again. But then I see something from MGS2 and I'm like, get it in me. I mean, it's 1, 2, and 3. Boom. Just knocked it right out of the fucking park. Just don't look at anything after that. Peace Walker's pretty good. The bits of Peace Walker I remember. But again, it's been yonks since I even touched Peace Walker. Years and years. It's funny because even though I used to always say that 3 was my favourite, but over time I've moved back towards 1 being my favourite, and it's kind of like as I get older I learn to appreciate 1 as a game, if that makes sense. Like I was able to appreciate it more for what it was doing at the time, what a big change that was for like just, you know, almost like appreciating it in that way rather than I think it's better than it's weird. It's almost as if you get different perspectives as you get older and things change. Peace Walker, if I remember, it's designed for multiplayer, innit? And that's why a lot of it can be but no, like I know I could never go back to. It's weird. I know I could go back and play 4 again. I do not have it in me to play through 5 again. I think the structure alone of 5 just put me right off more as time went by. Just, I don't know, man. I don't know. 2 minutes? Man, why do they not have a countdown? Hold on, is there even audio on this? Let me just check. There's no audio. There's plenty of people in the chat. As soon as I open the chat, somebody says Bloodborne 2. It's called Lies of P. Bloodborne Remastered. Please, Sony, don't disappoint. Mate, just get a PS4 and play Bloodborne and fucking get over yourself. I'm really sick of the folk pretending that it's on, like... Bloodborne isn't on the FM towns. It's not hard to get playing Bloodborne. Just grow up. I don't know, there's just no audio. Just keeping an eye here. Even that, get a cheap PS4, hack it, 60 frames a second mod, because that's the thing you're concerned about, innit, the frame rate. Sam, I remember you and me chatting to each other while playing Bloodborne, and I'd just get into a fight with Mergo's wet nurse, and you were like, what's happening? Don't tell me what's happening. And I'm just going, holy fuck, fuck. That was great, man. Just unlocked a good old memory there. Right, I think it's about to go. Let's see. I'll give you some audio and then we'll just keep it low in case it tries to deafen us. 30 seconds. Alright, Andy. Had to buy a new Switch for F-Zero 99. F-Zero regrets so far. Great patter. A new Switch? Oh, did you get rid of yours? I don't blame people getting rid of the Switch, man. There's very, very little that pulls me back to it. The convenience has been usurped by the Steam Deck. You could get banned from the eShop. Right, that's fine. Right, that's 10 o'clock. Where's the fucking video? Hold on. I'm convinced this just isn't working or something. I bet you it started out on YouTube. I was in the chat saying late. How are you late to hit press play on a video? Basically assumed I'd never need online Switch ever again and bad boyed it. Aye. God, the process, a bad boy and a... Oh sweet, they've added 5 minutes to the time. That was nice of them. I bad boyed my Switch and it was such a... just a weird process, and I hated having to put that wee thing in to create, you know, the wee, it's not a dongle, can't mind the name for it, it's like a wee 3D printed thing that goes in and kind of shots the connections so you could, a jig, thank you, aye. I hated it every single time you wanted to do anything, and see that, pardon me, having to do the partition. I think my main problem with hacking stuff like that is, see, because it's all still ongoing, there's constantly where it's like different versions have came out and it's like, oh, there's a much easier way to hack it, and it's like, right, but can I revert mine and move out to this hacking thing? Like, it'll be difficult, and that's why every time like a new 3DS thing come out, I'm like, nah, I'll just use the auto updater that all these wee apps have, and I'll stay the course. You have to solder stuff in to hack new Switches? Really? You mean like the OLED ones, or just like any one that's been made new? Fucking Switches, man. They patched them all up. That makes sense, I suppose. So that means an old one that's hackable would go for more money, I take it. I don't mean like fat 60 gig PS3 kind of money, but Probably more money than a regular old Switch. Man, I barely use anything hacked now. My Wii U's hacked, but I've not actually played hacked stuff on it since Dead Space Extraction. The 3DS is hacked, I've not touched it in ages. Vita's hacked, no touched it in a good while. But the hold on, Barry's asking me a question. The Steam Deck is taken over for a lot of them. What are you asking me, Barry? He's saying, fuck off, man. Is Ian McShane the One Piece narrator? Is he in it? He is the narrator. And he only speaks at the start of the first episode, which was quite disappointing. Yeah. V1 is worth more money. Aye, that makes sense. That was the thing. I love the old fat PSP, obviously having the PS2 compatibility. I didn't know until recently that the fucking our fat PS3 60 gig is different from the American. I'm saying our, some of you can be American, but America had physical emulation of PS2 games. I think that's the right term. And ours was like digital emulation of PS2 games. I might be getting that the wrong way around, I can't remember. It has an emotion chip. But I think ours was FPGA, or America's was FPGA, and ours was, I can never remember what's what. I think America had the chip, and ours was a different method. I think it was like essentially there was still kind of a PS2 in the American version, whereas ours was just, you know, emulating. I don't know, Gruffy Bears, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Look at that, 32 seconds. I'm waffling. I'm buying time here by half mentioning shit I don't know. Anyway, aye, apparently that's why American PS3s had better emulation than EU ones. Fuck us, eh? I still remember my original PS3. It had that bit on the front with all the SD cards, and then they brought it back out with that sealed shut, no SD hangs, but it cost you more. Great, well done, Sony. Anyway, since we're talking shit about you, wowas, I'm getting ready to write down whatever we see. You can tell me about volume. Baby steps. It's one of those games for streamers. It's one of those games for streamers to play. Oh, come on! Oh, you know, one of them. Well, it'll be massive because of your PewDiePie, your, I don't know any other, Adin Ross. He's always in trouble, isn't he? That streamer type lifestyle. I think somebody's going to have a meltdown about this game, because what I remember, your guy is something like 40 and lives in his parents' basement, and a lot of people are going to see that as the, what did you just say about me? Nobody said that about you. He's lazy and he's sedentary and he gets sucked into this portal. I had somebody screaming outside. Maybe they're reacting to it on their phone. Nah, it's just drunk folk throwing things at each other.
Alright, yeah, okay, tree. And oh, God.
What was that PS3 game that was just launching a guy in a ragdolls? Pain.
Oh, hey, Mike, no, that's sad. I was just taking a break from my run. So road's out.
Is this volume okay? Are you enjoying this volume?
Grapple point. Oh, I'll just grapple. I'll grapple it.
Yeah, just grapple with a grappling hook.
Oh yeah, I'll just grapple that fucker with my grappling hook.
Yeah, no worries. Just grapple that fucker.
I'll just grapple that fucker.
Yeah, good. All right. Well, Salada.
Oh, Solana.
Looks like a Gary's Mod shitpost. I agree.
I don't know where my. Oh, this is bad. Okay. All right. Okay. There's enough here. Oh, crap, crap.
Right, there might be some fun to be had in there.
Hi, I'm Sean Benson.
Hi, Sean Benson.
Here at PlayStation, our team is always on the lookout for creative, inspiring, and original
Did
games
they
to
make
bring
you
to
wear that
PlayStation
top?
players around the world. We are constantly canvassing game development studios as we search for the next exciting
It was
idea.
actually green,
And as you just saw,
but they
Baby
changed,
Steps is a great example of the innovative
They
spirit
changed
that we're
it,
looking for.
so it was
In
in traitor
today's State of
colours.
Play, we've got a wide variety of games to share with you. My hope is that these demonstrate the diversity of experiences coming to PlayStation consoles and PSVR 2.
I'm ready to take
On
notes.
that note, I'm very excited to welcome PlayStation players to Roblox. This infinite variety of 3D immersive experiences is making the jump to PS4 on October 10th. Roblox features full cross-platform support, so you can join 66 million daily active users across PC, mobile, and other platforms.
Did you see
We
the
can't
other
wait
day
to explore millions of experiences
when
together.
the guy
We
for
have to see what
Roblox
you
was
create.
like, I think in the
Alright,
future
let's
we'll
dive
see
in.
dating
Starting with
on
a look at two
Roblox,
great
and
games
just,
coming to PlayStation VR
mate.
2.
PSVR 2, right, cool. Give me a reason to buy it. Ghostbusters? I think I read about this in Edge earlier.
To the Ghostbusters. You might be new here, but we have a job to get done.
No.
This city isn't going to save itself.
What style are you doing it in?
Geared up and join the team, because working together will give you
You
the
get
best
Bill
chance.
Murray in to do a dispassion
You'll
cameo.
have access to the latest ghost-busting gadgets, if you can earn them. We're talking turrets, shields, decoys, and so much more.
That was Winston, the decoy.
I'm picking up something.
Whoa! Watch out!
You'll need to be ready for anything.
Here he comes!
Before you'll be ready to take on the Ghost Lord.
Ghostbusters, Rise of the Ghost Lord.
That's Ernie Hudson.
These guys, mini puffs, you can be a real pain in
I've
the-
not seen the film, they can fuck off. Rise of the... That looks like RE7? No, that's RE4 VR. Rise of the Ghost. I can't believe you're showing me this again. RE4 VR. Many times have we seen this? Oh no, I don't doubt it'll be good fun, man. But this is like the third or fourth time we've been showing it.
Think you can swallow me whole, huh?
You know what, actually that's no fair. Up until that, all we'd seen was him kind of walking towards the village at the start, I'm pretty sure, and we didn't actually see anything else after that, so I can understand. Oh, they're separate ways. There it is.
This is Gondor 1. President's daughter, Baby Eagle. It's likely she's in this village.
It was obvious it was happening,
I'm seeing
because
increased movement from Los Illuminatis.
he literally said the word separate ways to you,
Don't get
didn't he?
careless.
Copy. Ada out. What terrible actions will be done in its name? And who will pay its dark cost?
I don't remember separate ways.
Find Lewis. Fetch me the amber.
Whiskey.
Ada, or are you just trying to use me again?
Because in this world, someone always pays.
There's someone who needs my help.
I reckon we'll be seeing Mera Lewis in this.
It's what I researched for
I
all
hate
these
saying
years,
Louis, it's Luis.
and I see the symptoms already showing in your eyes.
Uh-oh. Hey, that is very soon. That's sweet. Folk will be happy about that. I think I sold my copy. Separate ways. Avatar.
Na'vi.
Now, you are what I made you!
I was abducted by the RDA and trained in their ways. For 15 years, they kept me from my world and my people.
Wait. You have the mark. You are Sorrento.
Chosen one, aye.
The poor child knows nothing of our ways. Let Home Tree be a refuge from your burdens.
I must seek those who can teach me the ways of the Na'vi and help me reconnect with my world.
I don't think I've ever heard anyone pronounce Na'vi like that, the way it's written, you know. Everything I've ever heard somebody talking, every interview, they're like, well, the Na'vi.
You are starting to think like a Na'vi. Now, we will teach you to ride like one.
Now Pandora is under attack again.
I feel like we maybe saw more gameplay last time this was shown. Maybe no. That is straight up like Far Cry Outpost shit.
This is my home.
Extremely Far Cry Outpost. Stealth in the bushes, unleash a beast to go mental in the wee camp. Is this something about first person bow and arrow? Just my brain kind of checks out. Oh god, that's out that soon.
We need him, Connor. We need him stronger.
Connor. Who am I looking at? Ghost Runner 2.
Faster.
Still need to play Ghost Runner.
Better equipped.
Good tunes.
More vicious than ever. We need him ready.
That's got to be soon. Yes. Oh, nice! I'll be having a shot at that. Oh, it's just PlayStation symbols. Thought a game was happening for a second there, eh? Fuck me. Okay, you're really good at recognising games in the first few seconds. Nah, I just get lucky sometimes, man. Watch how many I absolutely fuck up. Haptic feedback is pretty nice. Wait, is this a reveal? Different colours. I don't give a shit, man. Unless one of them is purple and translucent, I don't give a shit. Oh, look at that. Deep Earth Collection. It's red, blue and white. Grow up. Destiny 2. No. Helldivers 2.
Hi, I'm Johan Pilestad, CEO and Creative Director at Arrowhead Game Studios. And today I'm pleased to share an extended look at Helldivers 2. We're starting on the ship's bridge, preparing to select our mission from the Galactic War.
I'd forgot that Helldivers 2 was doing over the shoulder instead of the kind of... What was it, kind of semi-isometric, the first one? Plus, weren't your folk in the first one?
On one of the many planets in the
Weren't they a bit
galaxy,
more stylized,
sent on an
like
important
proportionally?
mission to eliminate a deadly bile titan.
They were more kind of squat. I don't know.
Okay, we need to find the Terminate Bile Titan.
I think it's this way. There's some enemies here.
But then the
I'm covering you on the right.
natural chatter.
We're covering your rear.
Oh, there's loads of them. I'm switching to flamethrower.
Because the reality of these situations,
Oh, I died.
like when it was me and Owen and Sean and Jim playing Monster Hunter Rise, shit like this was going on, and we were doing Alan Partridge impressions to each other.
Alright, I'm back. Can you guys take him out with the recoilless?
Yeah, I'll try to take him down from the side. Reload my recoilless.
On it.
I know what you mean, Woodabar.
I got enemies on my
Like,
back as well.
Helldivers had a kind of specific look to it,
He's charging me.
but this kind of just looks like every other game now.
Alright.
You're on a fart planet, fart gas everywhere, big yellow filter over your eyes. Aye, it's...
My guard dog is taking care of the little ones. Oh.
I'm throwing out the strafing run to try to take out the small guys.
Oh no, you killed me.
Oh. I'm sorry. One small death. for
That was the
Helldivers.
first bit of, like,
Reinforcing.
realistic banter.
Okay, should we do something? Should we strategize?
I'm drawing his attention.
Alright, I don't think I have an option. We need to throw in the 500.
Sometimes things like that,
Throwing it out.
Oh god, he's coming for me.
Getting out of the way.
watching it doesn't give you the same sense. Like, it's probably fun with some pals and you're playing it,
Another win for Super.
but to just watch four strangers playing it who are like colleagues, it doesn't have the same
Allowing them to upgrade their ship, weapons,
same vibe.
armor, and stratagems, giving them the edge in the many battles to come. I hope
Plus,
you
everybody
enjoy
kinda
seeing
looks like they're
glimpse
doing
of
Boba
just
Fett
one
shit.
of the many missiles and planets the game has to offer. Now go out there and spread managed democracy.
And they were very kind of like low key when the game's whole aesthetic is like Starship Troopers. Next. Spidey-Man. 2. That's 3 2s in a row. Ghost Runner 2, Helldivers 2, Spider-Man 2.
Senior Creative Director at Insomniac Games. Thank you for all of your amazing feedback to our demo at the showcase earlier this year. Marvel Spider-Man 2 is filled with an amazing story and story missions. But today I'm here to provide you with a first look at how the open world experience is evolving and how the game is built to take full advantage of the PlayStation 5.
Man, I just don't believe that the open world has evolved. I've heard it too many fucking times.
Two iconic New York boroughs.
So you can fit twice as many things to go and pick up and get some text to read.
That, when combined with web swinging, allows you to traverse the city in a whole new way and at faster speeds than ever before. Whether it's the neighborhood backdrop of Queens or the fireworks that light up the sky of
I'll
Coney Island,
try and be less
exploring
cynical.
These areas will feel much different than the towering skyscrapers of Manhattan, while also delivering memorable locales like Peter Parker's old stomping grounds in Midtown High and Miles Morales' current place of learning, Brooklyn Visions Academy.
Hey Miles, what's up?
Speaking of our heroes, Marvel Spider-Man 2 will introduce the ability to switch between the two wall crawlers in the open world, and thanks to the power of the PlayStation 5, you can make that switch almost instantly. Delivering a bigger city and playing as not one but two spider heroes were big goals for Marvel Spider-Man 2.
I'm not trying to be a dick, but that's something you could do in GTA 5 on the
As you
PS3.
progress through the main story, a number of new activities and
On the
storylines will become available.
PS3.
The majority of those will now be represented by visual cues in
But
the world
thanks to
grab
the
your
power
attention,
of the
such
PlayStation
as the flight of
5,
Kraven's Talon drone circling a building, a mysterious symbol projected into the sky,
You
or
know,
even an unfamiliar spider-bot ping emitting from one of the rooftops.
I'm really trying not to be a cunt, but
The hunter's cloaked blinds that overlook the Big Apple lead
you
to
keep
greater
doing this
challenges
shit to me. You
that
keep
will
saying
lure
these
more
things.
And new information about Marvel's greatest hunter, Kraven. Others will lead to a climactic showdown with Marvel villains not yet seen in this Spider-Man universe.
Venom.
The spider heroes have new AR tech in the lenses of their masks, providing a quick glimpse of activities already discovered, or helping locate new ones yet to be revealed. You can always refer to the upgraded Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man app to quickly track nearby areas of interest. The app will also include incoming requests from those who call Marvel's New York home. Some will ask for either spider hero to help, while others, like the students of Brooklyn Visions calling upon Miles, will require you to put on the mask of a specific hero.
Oh, that was Death Applause she was doing there.
Enemy factions also now feed into the new district progress system, which even provides more rewards and unlocks our brand new fast travel system. As you can see here, the PlayStation 5 and its SSD means you can move across the city with very little downtime. Finally, the more city you explore and the more activities you complete, the more ways you'll be able to customize your spider hero. This includes mastering additional combat abilities and traversal skills, acquiring and improving gadgets, upgrading through the new suit tech system, and of course, unlocking additional spider suits.
I was just about to say, the thing that draws me is all the mad outfits, more than anything else.
Multiple original designs. And thanks to the all-new suit style system, you'll now have more than 200 different ways to outfit your friendly neighborhood spider.
That's quite nice.
On behalf of Insomniac Games,
shows the Scarlet Spider outfit. Man, the cape and the hood's pretty nice, actually. I like that.
Ways you'll experience Marvel's New York. We look forward to seeing you swinging around.
It sounds like what I want is a Spider-Man dress-up game.
Only on PlayStation 5.
Aye, the robot arms in the back thing, it's shite. It's kind of something boring about it. Like, he doesn't need that shit. He's Spider-Man. That's it that soon? What do we think? 70 quid? Oh, we'll get 10s, Andy. It's guaranteed them. Immediately.
1 year has passed since the end of the great conflict between Dana and Rena.
Is that Saga again? Is that Saga that we saw earlier?
So, our journey continues.
No, it's Relink, isn't it?
There she is. Don't let
No, wait, is it?
The gang's all
No, it's a Tails game. That cunt with the blue. It's Tails or something.
She's a monster.
The truth is that people will always doubt, hate, and reject.
No, at first I thought it was Saga with the kind of filter on the backgrounds. Still never played a Tails game. What was the last one? I remember that getting big, like hype, reception.
There will be
Guy, you're really good at recognizing games in the first few seconds. See, I tell you, I just get lucky a lot of the time. Oh, sorry.
What we call death
I saw Hoyoverse and I thought of
as the collapsing and converging of the past and present.
them that are making Dokkaevi. That's who I thought of for some reason.
And you came.
What's the name of it?
The future is like a labyrinth.
Is this Star Rail? Is this Honkai?
Merely an inducement. There is only one real path.
Ah, it's Honkai, innit? Star Rail.
You and I are each other's destiny.
Hey, Beth Vegas, having a great time? I hope you're all ready.
This thing's gonna fucking die on its arse. I can feel it. Just before the stream started, I saw that Wild Hearts is getting shut down. I tweeted about it just the other day, how I saw nobody mention it since launch, and that's it getting fucking shut down.
Defeat the star player to win. Happy Bat Survival. Dominate the arena in teams of 2 with support from your allies.
I think what I really don't like about the look of it is it's almost kind of hard, no hard to see the bubbles. it doesn't feel as clear as the paint does in Splatoon. You know what I mean?
Jet Justice.
Does it make sense when I say the bubbles feel much vaguer than paint?
The Baristador. Raid Breaker. Penguin. We'll see you at the Foam Stars Open Beta Party.
You really will, new mate. I'm washing my hair that night.
We've been having a blast with Foam Stars, and we can't wait for you to get your hands on it. The open beta kicks off later.
What does that mean? We've been having a blast at Foam
Square Enix
Stars.
has one more update for us today. They're hard at work on Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, the ambitious
Oh,
follow-up to
what
the
about there you go.
critically acclaimed Final Fantasy VII
You might see
remake.
something.
Let's see what's in store for one of next year's most anticipated games.
Ah, you're probably going to see something. F7
ending.
R.
At least, that's what everyone's saying.
There's Zack.
This sky, I don't like it.
Ready to fire, sir.
Welcome.
I know the big gun.
New World Order.
Shinra's guys.
Eyes and listen. Tell me you can't hear that. Her rallying.
I wonder if they'll put playable Red 13 this time.
It and everything on it.
I know that was like a...
We
There you
can
go.
overcome our fate.
Oh no, wait. Oh no, yes, either he is. Yeah.
Am I the same as these monsters? Am I even human?
Okay, we're looking for Sephiroth. Think you can find him?
Vincent?
Oh.
Oh,
Sephiroth. You see.
So you
sounded Scottish-ish.
What are you talking about?
You about a cat
As you
sniff?
can see, your brothers down there are having a little get-together.
Segway, okay.
They're our best chance of finding
And what looked like beachwear?
Yeah.
Ojo?
Ask, 'cause I suspect
No,
your soldiers
that's not him.
suffering from cellular degradation.
I saw the
Be deceived.
lab coat.
You know the truth. Trust in me.
Sephiroth!
There's the big fucker.
Come on.
Oh, fastball special with Yuffie.
On me.
That smiling close up and Cloud just as if it's like, what the fuck are you doing, man? Well, we're gonna die. Hey, there it is. Golden Saucer. There's... I can't remember your name. Oh! We arcade beat him up.
Excuse me. Could you look after my friend? Just for a bit.
A weapon?
Tutelary creatures, set only to appear when the planet is in grave danger.
Oh shit! Is that the appearance they're giving them? Hey, there he is. Your boyfriend.
It's upon us.
Well, your other boyfriend. One of your boyfriends from the same game.
I'm waiting, Cloud.
I'm going to see my mother. That is much sooner than I thought. 2 discs. 2 discs, baby. I'm actually kind of glad to see multiple discs back.
We hope you enjoyed that new look at Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It's coming to PlayStation 5 on February 29th. And that's all for State of Play. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Wow. Wow. I mean, at least it wasn't something that I stayed up for. I'm just interested in seeing these suits more than anything else. I like a good spider suit. Give me a better look at this Tokusatsu suit. Aye. But it's all pre-order shit, innit? Oh, Hoffy it is. Oh, I like that. The hood with the short dreads poking at the top of it. That was nice. That one. Ah, I like that. Alright. Red Spectre suit, that's what they were calling it. Oh, Digital Deluxe, sorry. Of course. Of course. Ah, well, that was that. Right, I wrote everything down. Let's see. Baby steps. For the first time that was even revealed. I feel bad, right? But I see the name Bennett Foddy and I go, he's making a game for streamers. No streamers. Those streamers. You know the ones. And it's no fair at me to... I'm just trying to be very nice. But it feels like that much an idea stretched into a game. You know, that kind of way. Like, just fucking pull it. It's not for me anyway, it's fine. Roblox, I'm 34 this month. I'm 34 in 2 days. Roblox isn't for me. Ghostbusters, I missed most of the trailer because of how long it took me to write Ghostbusters Rise of the Ghost Lord. Nah. Some things I really want in VR, some things I know I'll enjoy in VR, but no Ghostbusters. RE4 VR. I don't have PSVR 2, mate. And I don't actually have the copy of RE4 anymore either, I don't think. So Separate Ways is off the table as well. I don't know if it says a lot about Separate Ways that I can't remember anything about it. And it's, fuck, and I didn't play it recently because when I was replaying RE4 with the HD mod and everything on the Steam Deck, I didn't play Separate Ways. So it wouldn't even be fresh in my mind. The thing I hate about VR is each have their own exclusives, and I'm like, who has that sort of money? Like that's one of the most annoying things. The exclusive stuff is just like, fuck off. You can understand some of them, right? Like, obviously Half-Life Alyx isn't coming to the fucking PlayStation VR. Obviously it isn't. But if RE4 is on PC as well, it has to be coming to PC VR. But every single advert I've seen is just PSVR 2. But it's the same with RE8 VR. It's PS5, well, PSVR 2 only. But somebody did RE7 as well. Aye, to the PS4 version. But people that reverse engineered shit so you can play 7 and 8 in VR on your PC. And they work great, apparently. So I can't see somebody no doing the same with 4. Maybe they've already done it. Maybe it's just not heard about it. It's already started. But like, it's a pretty easy to install mod, and you can just play 7 and 8 in VR on your PC. Keep meaning to give them a go, actually, wouldn't it? Fucking Avatar. He's a shit, man. Even though I know the second film came out like this year, it still feels like it didn't come out. It still feels like Avatar was whatever 10 years ago, however long it was. Ghost Runner 2, definitely want to show that demo. Maybe I shouldn't though, because if it's going to have different things for Ghost Runner 1, I've not played 1. 1's probably got a demo. 1's probably on sale on Steam right now. Helldivers 2, nah. I was kind of interested when it first got spoken about, but how different it looks for the first one. It just feels a bit, no cynical, but like I think what have I said? Like, just kind of looks like every other shooter. It's just got that vibe about it now. It doesn't help when you're showing that awkward team play. Spider-Man 2. What else needs to be said? Tales. Did somebody say, was that DLC for the last Tales game? I just thought it was a new Tales game. Because it is DLC, right? Because I thought I recognised the dude in the armour with the blue kind of cape scarf thing. That's quite a while later to bring out DLC in it. When did that come out? Tales of, what was it? Arise. Was that the last one? Tales of Arise. That came out in 2021? Fucking hell. I'm going to assume that's substantial DLC, more akin to like a wee expansion. Because nearly 2 years to the date that's getting shown off there. The game released the 9th of September 2021. Shit. That's got to be some kind of expansion rather than DLC. Because they mean different things. They mean definitely different things. Honkai Star Rail. I'm not going to lie, I wasn't even really paying attention to what was happening on screen. Once I realised what it was and I started writing the name down and I started looking at chat, it was pretty much over. Foam Stars is almost certainly going to die in its arse. It feels like, you know, every time you see a new Battle Royale, pardon me, and it almost kind of feels like, see, even if this is really good, it's just not going to unseat Fortnite. It's just no, even if it's really good. Because it's almost like whatever gets to the big chair at the top and stays there for long enough, it's just as if nothing's going to bring it down. Because it's so like cemented in, you know. It's a shame as well because like, I think somebody mentioned Knockout City earlier. Apparently Knockout City was great fun when people were talking about it. You know, that was the kind of the wrestling battle royale. And I don't even think that was that a year it was alive, and then it just... Rumbleverse, I don't even know what that is, Aiden. Rumbleverse. I'm Shaggy and Scooby in that? No. Wait, I think I meant Rumbleverse. What did I say? Knockout City? I think I meant Rumbleverse. Knockout City was Dodgeball, aye. No, totally, games as a service is a big issue, and when you see more and more companies getting into it, no realising that a good art style or a good idea isn't enough to just keep people coming back. I mean, look at how quickly folk turned on Diablo 4. I mean, when they brought out that first season thing, pretty much everybody I saw who had been playing it was like, what the fuck is this? It's just nothing. And sure, they had to do that emergency stream where, like, we promise we'll never do anything like that again. Just... Aye, Foam Stars, I can't see... I was Knockout City shut down. What am I talking about? Of course it is, Guy. You've not heard of it in 15 years. There was another one. There was another one just before Knockout City, I think. And it's dead and all. They keep doing it. It wouldn't be so bad if these things getting shut down didn't nearly always also mean the company get fucking destroyed. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what... No, that reminded me fuck, who was it earlier I saw? What's that new game that came out? It's a first person game with like magic hand shit. Something of Venom, something of Avium or whatever. They've just let off half their staff. 40 people just lost their fucking jobs because that game didn't do that good. And it probably says a lot that I can't even remember the fucking name. Don't remember it. Like, the idea of anybody getting into like games as a service type thing, new of all times, there must be folk that work at these companies that are just like, we need to get the higher ups to understand that it's just not a good idea, or it's not even like a good enough idea. And it must be murder when you're working on something that maybe it would have been good if you had more of your, I don't know, your creative vision allowed to flourish, but the men upstairs are like, it needs to be like this, so change it to be like this, and it's fucking, you can't say no. Company behind Immortals of Venom, that's the thing I was trying to remember. Aye, they laid off 40 staff members, which I think is half their staff. Aye, there, and even if you don't lose your job, it's like all your work just pissed into the wind. Aye. And there must be folk like, well, how come we can't do Fortnite then? How did they do it? So much of Fortnite was luck and timing, and that it was adopted by young folk. Like, so, a game can be great, but timing and sheer fucking luck, it's almost like new, unless like a big streamer gets owned something from like day dot and brings more eyes on it, a lot of stuff just fucking dies, man. And it's sad because some folk are pouring their fucking hearts into it. And World of Warcraft caught lightning in a bottle. Everyone else tried, spent millions, got a month of subs, and then died. Aye. But new games are even more expensive. Aye. That helps as well, Mark. Like you're saying, Fortnite has a knack for getting new content out crazy quick, so people don't get bored. Aye. Like I don't play Fortnite, but I feel like it's every few weeks I'm seeing a thing in the timeline that they've added this, they've done this, they've done that, new season, and you're like, fuck aye, that's just keep feeding folk, innit? I see that My Hero Academia's back. I didn't know it was away. I know they got rid of the big punch, didn't they? The big Detroit Smash got nerfed or taken away at one point because it was too much. And Fortnite is also on phones, and kids have that too fucking right. It's kind of sad, man. There's probably some great ideas out there, but it's just never going to get a chance to even get close to that height, get that many eyes on it. So Foam Stars, Game of the Year, count it. Work with a lot of kids and none of them play Fortnite. See, that's fascinating, Peter, because right, although they don't play Fortnite, do they play Roblox or Minecraft? Because that's your 3, innit? That's the 3. Zombie survival game. Aye, because I thought Fortnite looked great when it was initially talked about, because it was literally building a base with your pals, and then build a fort, survive the night. And the zombies came, and it was all about that. No, a lot of them are into trading card games though, Magic and Pokemon mostly. There you go. There's always something that's one of the big ones. But Fortnite originally was not a totally different game, but it didn't have fucking Spider-Man in it, is what I'm saying. You know, Goku wasn't fighting Martin Luther King. I don't think he was in it. No, they just did a memorial for him in it, didn't they? I don't think anybody would let them make a model of Martin Luther King in there. Could be some dodgy stuff if he didn't win around. But when you look at what Fortnite was meant to be and what it's become, it's strange. Martin Luther King Jr. hitting the griddy. I need to stop talking about this now. Last one, FF7R. Rebirth. Was that right? Rebirth. Genuinely liked some of the daft stuff I saw in there, but I know I'll not play it. But I'll maybe watch somebody else play it. Maybe somebody I like, but it's just it's no for me anymore. I mean, it wasn't even that they brought out the first bit of the remake. The more and more the ghosts appeared and shit, and then when I think of what like the final battle was and colours and stuff, I was just kind of like, no, no, thank you. I know it's the easy thing, but it's just like, I think like 90% of the time I was playing FF7R, I was just like, it's Kingdom Hearts, man. It's just big Kingdom Hearts shit going on. Makes sense, doesn't it? Makes sense. That's what's the DNA and shit in there. Maybe watch Tim Rogers talk about it for 11 hours straight. No, I don't think I will. Thank you. Ghost Runner 2 demo's out now. That's what it said, available now. I might have a shot at that though. I'll not be on a shot at the night. Bedtime, innit? Zack's gonna be the villain. Oh fuck knows. Maybe Cloud will be the villain. Maybe they'll lean into the stuff of Cloud no being real. You know? Like take the stuff for the old game and instead of having the no, you're a real guy, you're just confused. It's like, that's right, you're no real, mate, you're fucking nothing. You're just an idea for the live stream. You're Tidus. Fuck you, Cloud. You're Tidus now. Man, I still need to play 10-2. Never played 10-2. Well, that's next in my... Oh, something just appeared on my... Where you go, Tab Session Manager, trying to get donations off me. I need to play 10-2. That's next in my full playthrough of the series. Finished 10 ages ago. 10 was a replay, mind you, but I had to go through it again. I need to play it on the Switch. That's where I've got it physically. Same with 12. And then I think the 13s are on sale on Steam. They probably need some mods or patches, I would imagine. Can't play 10-2 without the gun controllers. Fuck, I think I remember seeing them. Gun controller. Oh man, they're sweet. They're fucking... they're pretty sweet. Mad looking, but... Aye. Can I patch 13 to be fun, alas? I just need to know in a remote, you know, I need to... I know. They're 600 quid. Do you mean now? No, at the time, though. I don't think you could have got away with that at the time. Aye, now. Fucking... Sorry, I'm just looking at more photos of them here. So that's very funny to me, just seeing somebody handling them with, with gloves on. Like it's an ancient tome they're showing you. Why are the gloves pinstriped? What the fuck are you doing, mate? They did patch 13 to be fun. It's called 13.2. Aye, alright. We'll see about that. Aye. But aye, there's everything. Baby Steps, Roblox, Ghostbusters Rise of the Ghost Lord, RE4 VR, Separate Ways, Avatar, Ghost Runner 2, Helldivers 2, Spider-Man 2, Tales DLC, Honkin' Star Rail, Foam Stars, FF7R. I don't think there's ever been... So, like, Directs can be disappointing, really exciting, middling. I don't think there's ever been a state of play where the general feeling for pretty much everybody wasn't middling to disappointing. I don't think we've ever had the up. I mean, they've not been around that long, State of Plays, but I don't think there's ever been one. The only one you'd maybe see is like it's a stranger on Twitter, and their avatar is Spider-Man stuff, and they've got like Sony, what do you call it, gamer tag shit in their profile, and they just talk about Xbox, and they're the people that you see being like, best show, blew me away, you know, I will pay £1 million, whatever. I'm really surprised there was no PlayStation Portal stuff there. Pretty surprised actually, which means they might be saving stuff like that for TGS. That's that then. 10 to 11. I'm just going to go and brush my teeth and go to my buck in bed. I'm so glad this wasn't something I had to... I'm saying had to as if I have to do anything. I'm just really glad it wasn't like midnight, you know, for that. Jesus, imagine. They can't all be winners, eh? And most of them aren't they? Thank you for joining me. You take care of yourselves, brush and floss your teeth, wash your arse, and try and be the best person you can be in your day-to-day life. And I'll see you another time. The Mora. I'm going to be working late the Mora, so no stream the Mora, but hopefully on Saturday, get back to Blasphemous 2, and that'll be a birthday Blasphemous stream for my 34th. Aye, so maybe I'll see you there.